Alright, alright. Okay, I think it's either the... Oh, hey Robin, welcome, welcome. I think either the maintenance is happening right now or it's finished. Nope, still going on. Okay, so this is the waiting room. Hello, no fancy explanation here. We're waiting. The only thing I'm going to be doing is pulling. Pulling for Skirk and her weapon. We are not live yet in terms of maintenance, so we just gotta wait about an hour. It gives me time to do something, Robin. It gives me time to actually check out the animations. I could spoil myself, go to the YouTube page, see what I'm going into, or I hold off for an hour and discuss maybe, just maybe, is she worth pulling, right? Don't know. Don't know. Server maintenance, that is 11 o'clock. So they say 30 minutes from now. Give or take 30 minutes. We'll see. We get the maintenance primos. I'm gonna do my daily comms. I'm gonna... Daily comms. Convert the Genesis crystals that I had from both May and this month's Welkins. And then we'll just start pulling. We're not doing anything else but pulling for tonight. I'll save the gameplay for tomorrow. Yeah. She's extremely niche. I heard, okay, from what I heard, without spoiling, I saw discussion threads about her, but again, I don't know her kit, and I don't know her animations, I don't know any stats. The only thing that I read was she's only good with Cryo Hydro. Like a freeze comp. Which is like, okay, that's interesting. They're trying to make freezing viable. Freezing is good for crowd control, but not really much for damage. We're gonna see how that plays out. Don't tell me anything. That's all I heard. But if you're confirming, Robin, that means I do have a freeze team in mind. Right? Of course, Farina. Healing, DPS, Hydro application. In terms of buffing, Xingqiu is also pretty good. If she's a normal attack spammer, not a charged attack. If not for Xingqiu, what other Hydro and Cryo? I could start building Rosaria, but Rosaria shreds physical, mostly, in her burst with some constellations. I don't know how many Cryos I could use with her. Maybe shielding. In terms of buffing, I know Escoffier was supposed to be her like main. I don't have Yelan. That's why I said Xingqiu. Budget Yelan. Well, Xingqiu came first anyway, so Yelan is 5-star Xingqiu, essentially. Right? But the waiting. What about you, Robin? How are you gonna pull? Are you pulling for Skirk? So let's put some background music while we wait. There's so many people. You are not? Okay. Yeah. Funny enough, I know how hard it is to pull a character as well as her weapon. So I did save up for this. I do have at least one purchase, willing to purchase some Genesis crystals, but I have a limit. We'll see if I actually have to touch my wallet. Yeah, Genshin background music? No. Let's just go lo-fi synth gaming. Standard synthwave, right? The go-to. Never go wrong with this. Wait, you have a Escoffier? Or do you just have her weapon? I know she's a good like cryo applier and healer, which is pretty cool. Oh, and you got her weapon. Ah, okay. Again, I gotta test out that weird gimmick where she gets like a free food like a free 5-star food once a week. That's pretty cool. You gotta tell me the stats, or actually I could look up the stats right now. Escoffier. What is the food that she gives? The 5-star food with her passive. Low temperature cooking, gameplay. Gilded Hall, Autumn Frost. Let me pull this up. Game capture. Right, here we go. So we got Gilded Hall, exclusive. Yeah, these are all like the other 5-star food item. Increases crit damage by 23%. Whoa. That's actually pretty good. Dude, you should... Oh, do you know what's... Robin, you're lucky. You actually should be farming this, if you're lucky enough. That's really good. Like a crit boost? Okay. Restores HP, standard. There's a crappier version. Verdant GIF. Which is crit rate, but also that's still a decent attack boost, 320. Crit rate by 10%, not bad. Stamina consumption, that's good for dashing teams, if you consider like fighting, but this is mostly for exploration. Also very fancy dish. Oh, you know what? I know why this is a 5-star food. It's a beef Wellington. I just looked at it right now, it's a beef Wellington. Gordon Ramsay. Boom. Of course they made it 5-star. Some fancy soup. And there's her... That's Farina's cake, right? Yeah, the Farina has a fancy version of this. So you could also pull this one, but it's not one of her exclusives. And then the candied fruit. Crit rate 15%, which is actually pretty good. No attack damage, but the crit rate. But yeah, Gilded Hall, it is a beef Wellington. Let me see the trivia about it. Yeah, beef Wellington. Oh, right, there is another 5-star food, the crab pot from Netland. Right. This gives energy recharge. It's a 5-star, but it's not the greatest 5-star food. Adaptive Temptation is still better. Oh, wait a minute. Adaptive Temptation is actually weaker. It's easier to make because the Gilded Hall is, I think, RNG based, right? Up to 10 dishes can be produced by this passive per week. Yeah, I think it's RNG based, but you have a chance of getting like more than 2 if you're lucky. But imagine like farming Gilded Hall. That's really good. It's damage, and it's actually stronger than Adaptive Temptation by like a couple of... Actually by a lot, actually. 72, 316. And what's the other one? Autumn Frost actually has the same stats. No, not Autumn Frost. The Verdant Gift has the same stats as Adaptive Temptation. It's actually better. Whoa! The 4-star beats Adaptive Temptation, like all the stats. 320 and 10 crit rate. It's the same, but it has more attack. So Adaptive Temptation got screwed over. Oh wait, no, I made a mistake. I'm looking at the normal version. Delicious is actually still stronger. Okay, no, Delicious Adaptive Temptation is still the best. And then you can't get a normal / delicious version of this one, but I'm pretty sure it comes delicious anyways because it has... Damn. Okay, Adaptive Temptation is still pretty good. 72, 12. It's the same attack boost. Well, me surprised. Yeah, you have a good character in terms of like buffing, but again, I never use food buffs. My damage could be better in terms of farming, but I never use food buffs. I don't know why. I'm just too lazy. And sometimes I think artifacts make a better difference. Okay, let that reset again. 30 minutes. I could also check other Twitch channels to see if they're in yet. Yeah, do you think I'm gonna be lucky, Robin? Do you think I'm gonna pull a weapon, let alone character herself? Oh man, everybody's always here for the Twitch. Okay, no one's here yet. Spoilers, spoilers. The waiting room continues. I don't feel special anymore. There's way too many people watching right now. Crazy. I'm so tempted just to read her stats right now, just to kill time, but I want to be surprised. I like going into these things blind now, because since I have other games on the horizon, I can't focus on Genshin all the time now, so I'd rather just go blind. Surprise myself while the game is out, instead of getting disappointed or making speculations while watching the live streams per version. I'd rather just go in blind and be like, hey, this is cool. Hey, this is new. Hey, quality of life stuff. I'll just get the primos via codes, which I think I forgot to post it in here. My bad. I've been slacking on the codes like, heavily. I know I did cash in these 5.7 codes, but I didn't post it. I keep forgetting to do that. Ugh. Woof. Okay. Do you have a Scoffy and her signature weapon? What is her signature weapon? Polearm. 5 stars. We got Dendro, that's not hers. Yes, the Pitchfork, Symphony of Sense. So attack is increased by 12% when the equipping character is off-field, increases attack by another 12%. You get 24 all around after initiating healing, which she does. The equipping character and the characters they have healed obtain sweet echoes. This is their... Oh, so okay, it's a buffing spear. Escoffier buffs herself 24 plus 32, and then the rest of the team, if they are healed, which they should be by Escoffier's skills, a 32% increase in attack. 32 is actually pretty chunky when you think about it. Max rank is only pretty much double, 64%. Damn, that's actually pretty good, and it's a crit damage weapon. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna keep clicking. Nope, not yet. Oh, getting nervous about the polls. You know, I'm gonna go grab a snack. BRB, Robin. Yo, Christine, welcome, welcome. Hello. Okay, I got Doritos. I got a funky Doritos flavor. It's called sriracha. It doesn't taste like sriracha, like the bottle. It tastes something very familiar to like Asian cuisine. Like I don't know how to describe it. Maybe General Tso. Roast chicken. It doesn't taste like sriracha, but it tastes like a seasoning I've had before. Look at the smell. It smells like the sauce of one of the chickens, not orange chicken. Orange chicken's not spicy. I don't know what it's called. It's been bugging me. I've been eating these, and like the flavor reminds me of some Asian like dish I had. I don't know what it is. It's the type of sauce they cover it. My guess is General Tso's, because General Tso's is spicy in some sense. But there's a tang to it that I can't put my finger on. Really good though. It's really good. It's like, it's really good. Also got Arizona on the side here. We get thirsty. Anyways, Christine, are you pulling for Skirk and her weapon? Do you have any primos saved up at all? Are you doing anything at all with the engine? I keep waiting. Ah. Also, you know what I could show? I'm gonna mess up my camera angles, but we're waiting anyways. But check this out. No, I'm just gonna hold it. Yeah, I have a keychain, and also I have a new desk or a new thing. You notice how the black shelf is gone? Black shelf was gone, but I got a cabinet now. It's covered in it's actually like in glass, so it doesn't collect as much dust in it. It looks nice too, right? Anyways, the wall behind me, this one that's unpainted right now. I'm gonna put like either the weapon, engulfing lightning, hanging on that wall, or I'm gonna get soundproof foam, so there's not much echo, because the echo is coming from directly behind me since I am the. I have to put there. Yeah, it's kind of unfinished at the moment. I'm just waiting to get some like really cheap foam. Yeah, that's the update on some stuff. The update on the thing, the big panel, the anime, the Luffy, and the Zoro, still in the works. Still in the works. Also, I got the stickers on my PC now too. Where did I put the stickers? God dang. I can't spin my camera. Okay, this is gonna be weird. Yeah, so I'm currently using everything, yeah. And some of the stickers are from not last year, 2 years ago. The Anime North, right after COVID. So, finally using all those stuff. Okay, let's put the camera back down. My arm's getting tired. How do IRL streamers hold the camera up for X amount of time? I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. Right? How do they have their arms stuck up, constantly walking and talking to the camera? I don't know how they do it. It blows my mind. Like, I would get so bored of holding a camera up, talking to it while like walking down the street. Crazy. Ah. Yeah, I got. Ooh, okay. I gotta re-zoom in. I'm tiny as hell. Tiny streamer, tiny crimson. Is this how it feels to be short, Christine? Okay, zoomed in. No, trust me. I'm starting to feel short too, Robin. Right? The next generation after me and the younger kids I know, they're like 5'6" plus. I'm 5'7". I feel short. I don't know what the new generation is eating or like what's in their genes, but everyone's growing taller. Everyone just feels taller each generation. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm 5'7", and 5'7" was tall way back. Everyone used to keep calling me tall when I was growing up. Now I'm just average. Like, what happened? crazy. There's something in the food. I swear. Yeah, 5'4" isn't short anymore, but if you take into consideration the people that, the younger generation now, how everyone like 18, everybody in high school is almost pushing 6 feet. It's weird, right? Christine, you didn't have to out yourself. You did not have to out yourself. You could have just said small, we would have given you the benefit of the doubt. Ah. I'm starting to get spicy. Okay. I'm sorry, I gotta remember to keep YouTube chat on. Right, I have YouTube chat as a pop-up, but it keeps getting covered by OBS, right? Every now and then, I forget about YouTube chat, and somebody is talking in YouTube chat, and I feel so bad, but I'm more focused on the Twitch chat, right? It sucks. But I probably should put a disclaimer, come see me, watch me on Twitch side, because I'm only using YouTube as a storage system, because they don't delete your VODs. Robin and Christine, if you ever go back to streaming as well, I suggest you dual stream as well, because YouTube holds the VOD indefinitely currently. They might change their policy in the future, but they keep it forever. YouTube, as you know, you have like 14 days before they delete your oldest VOD. Right? The lifespan is like, if you don't download it, it's gonna go poof with the wind. Yeah, so dual streaming is currently where it is. Since there's no contract involved with like us, like low time, no name streamers, keep the VOD. It's the best way. I stopped downloading my VODs now because I'm running out of space on one of my hard drives. It's crazy. Good. YouTube VODs take up a lot of space, like 15 plus gigs. Get the whole 6 hours. Crazy. The only problem is you have to like, if you advertise your YouTube channel as well, you have to watch both chats. It's a weird change. Alright, Christine, did you pre-install? You probably should pre-install if we're gonna play tonight. I pre-installed yesterday just to get ready for this, but you have to wait for the maintenance. No, okay, so on your YouTube channel page, you could go live, and I pop out the chat. But since it becomes like another window, if I accidentally click OBS, it covers it because I have OBS currently on one monitor. It's covering the entire space. I sometimes don't pay attention. It tends to cover that window that's open, and then I forget about it, and then boom. As soon as I end stream, I go to the YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, someone was chatting. God damn it. I'm pretty sure you guys are friends. It's been a minute. I'm pretty sure you guys added each other before. But yeah, log in, double check. Oh, wait! We're in, guys, we're in. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Shake the Arizona. Shake the Arizona. We're pulling. We're gunning straight for the Primo Gems, like the daily comms, and then straight to wishing. We're straight to wishing. No BS, no filter, no nothing. We're going head in, head first. That was a short maintenance, not gonna lie. Let's get the maintenance primos. There's the 90. There's a test run, there's that, yada yada yada. Give me my primos. Gift and enlightenment, thank you for your journey. Oh, wait, whoa, what's this? Consumable. Stygian Onslaught Desire obtained from agnostic and Horus hymns. Power of artifacts stems from stories, thus sacred. What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, we get 2 of those. Thank you, Paimon. And your new voice actor. That's done. Flame. 600 plus the pre-registration, which I did. Nice. Reroll. Oh, again, is this one of the new gimmicks? Okay, that's a new gimmick. Again, I don't read the pre-things, but we should do that now. We're gonna go to the page. Character. Ooh, thank you. Hey, I got my coffee. Latte. Bunch of mosquitoes at the same time. Whew. Because I'm staying up all night. Archon Quest, more albums. I haven't done the Tekkens in so long. Event. Didn't we have like a weird... Oh, version highlights. That's what we need. Yeah, that was my dad. They just came back. Okay, so version highlights. I completely forgot Dahlia was the 4-star that we got. We met him. We met the Deacon when we played the 5.6 mod stat quest. I believe he made an appearance there, and he knows Venti's secret, so he's on the loop. He's the 4-star. That's Skirk. I want to know about the quality of life stuff. New travelers discussing about new features such as the ability to save and switch custom loadouts. Yes! Oh, yo, that's good. Save loadouts. Switching artifacts is gonna be so much easier. Yo. Mainline stuff. Okay, new stuff. Cat upgrade emojis. You put your favorites and put them in groups. Yada yada yada. Quality of life stuff. They compressed it. Okay. Now what's this one? Give it 33 more space. Snooze the ad. I don't really care about that. Okay, events. Weapons. Ooh, it's pretty. So, Skirk's signature weapon. It is a crit rate weapon. At max level, it is pretty decent. Pretty decent base attack. 22 crit rate. When you use an elemental skill, attack is increased by 24%. That's big. During this time, when the equipping character energy has 0 energy, attack is increased and crit damage. Yo, that weapon on any sword user is OP. You get the crit rate base stat, you get the crit damage 40%, that's still decent if you don't have energy, which means, let's say, I'm gonna put this, if I put this on somebody, it would have to be on, what's his face? What's a good example? Alhaitham. The Alhaitham rotation, he pretty much does his burst, and then you can do his elemental skill, which means you have all those to you. I like that. I like that. I'm definitely pulling for that. That's a good weapon. I'm not gonna read this Skirk because we're just gonna do the test run. I'm running out of words here. Okay. Calamity Queller, Shenher, take that. There's so much to do. More Trones domains. Raiden has a new vision. Oh no! Raiden has a new thing. I want it. Raiden has the trailing thing while she walks. That's a good one. Okay, that's good. That's actually very tempting to get. The new battle pass. Yeah, I don't need more. Confirm. Level 2 instantly. Okay, we're gonna meet the music here. Music is a little bit too... It's not the vibe. First things first, we'll get the extra primos by doing the daily comms. You guys excited? You guys logging in right now? Look at this. Still busy with the record. Oh, these guys are recording music? What's this about? Come on, just give me some easy daily comms. I want to get them wishes. You know what I should do? I should pull. Actually, no. The test run is primos. I was gonna say pull for Skirk first, without even knowing how she plays, and then do the test run. Right? Because typically you do the test run and say like, oh, maybe I don't want this character, right? But there's primos tied to it, which it could help. Pizza troublemaking. Okay. Here's the motorcycle. Again, this Varese is still pretty fun. Like, dumb fun. Oh no, Varese, I didn't want you to swim. Okay, whatever. Okay, why is it taking forever to kill? Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna allow... Okay, there's gonna be an ad in a couple of minutes, a minute. I'm gonna let that play while I get my daily comms done. Hopefully, I don't pull while the ad's up. Because again, the next ad that comes after that is an hour, which probably won't get pulled. So let's get this ad out of the way. 30-second ad, and then we could pull. Daily comms, daily comms. Next one's over here. I gotta fix my rotation. Like, how does this, is everybody built? Last thing I remember was the Abyss. Yesterday was the Abyss, right? Okay. Do that. Do that. God, Varese with the double smash. Again, Varese was still a fun character. I'm gonna keep emphasizing this while I have her. Like what? Ah, so fun. Really calm that. This is a kill quest. No, this is a defense mission. I remember that. Did the ad hit yet? I don't think the ad hit yet, but it says starting soon, so I'm very scared. Not yet. It has to appear. Come on, because I can't pause it right now. When it happens, it has to happen. There we go. Nice. Okay, there's the ad. Okay, okay. Perfect.
Welcome back.
Okay, you guys are back. Perfect. That is all the daily comms. Cash it in. And we're gonna pull. We are gonna pull. Am I gonna be lucky? Am I gonna have to touch the bank? Okay, there's that. And I remember my lucky... Is it this place? Hero's Painting? Yeah, this is my lucky spot. When we save Natland, right? We get our own personal painting. Let's go there. I'm gonna say that's my lucky spot. Then we're gonna do it here. We're gonna do the test runs first as well. I honestly, I don't know. Robin, I don't know. I should probably double check that. For the weapon, I'm pretty sure I'm at 0. The weapon. For character, it's been a minute. I didn't pull through a Scoffier. It's back in April. Damn. It's been a month plus. Ah, there's Veressa. So about 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 pity. That's not good. That's still low. In terms of weapon... Really? Bang of the Mountain King was the last weapon I pulled. 5-star. Yeah, 2024. Wow. I skipped a lot of weapon. That's when Kanich first came out. Damn. That's like pretty much near the beginning of Natland. The last time I pulled for a 5-star weapon. Well, all low pities essentially. That's not good. Yeah, but that's okay. What am I doing? Test runs. Right, test runs. I'm getting finicky here. Yeah, we're gonna do 4 stars first because I want to test out Dahlia. The Deacon from Modstad, the one who knows Venti's secret. Oh, this is new. They updated how they explain the skill. Remember, like, do you remember the old times? Even a Scoffier, it just had like a giant paragraph telling you how to do it, and everyone always skipped it. They divided it into like 4 pages, which makes it slightly easier. That's really good. He's a Hydro support. They tell you the role. Hydro support character provides shield and attack speed. Shield's attack speed buffer. That's pretty cool. I like it. His elemental skill summons a sacramental shower to lift both opponents and allied targets into a lift. Similar to Albedo, like lifting opponents and allies. After he uses his burst, he'll cause a shield. Dahlia Benison stacks. When in the Favonius favor state, the active character's attack speed will increase. During this time, when a shield of the Sacred Fervor is broken, they summon another shield. He's kind of like Toma, where he puts a shield on top of a shield if a specific thing happens. His burst is a shielding, which is still pretty cool. But if something happens, when I'm reading this, attack speed increase. And if the shield breaks, he gets another shield. This could be good with Eula. To protect Eula, like the shield breaks and then another shield pops back on, and the attack speed increase as well. If you pair Dahlia with Mika, there's your frozen reaction right there. Both of those characters give attack speed, which is good for Eula. I'm keeping my eye out for this guy. He's a sword user? Okay. Interesting. And they want me to do the freeze reaction, so... Kill. Again, he's the support, so the DPS is Chungyun and Fermine. Interesting. Sacramental shower. I don't know how the shower thing works. Is it just to provide energy? I think the skill is meant to just provide energy. And there's a shield. Ow. He broke the shield, and there's a shield back. Okay, there is a delay when the shield comes back, so it breaks. There's a window where you're still unshielded, but it does come back. Very briefly, though. I'm not feeling it. I see the potential, but I gotta read more into the skills. And there's also the constellations too. Constellations make or break characters. Okay. You have a buffing set, of course, of course. Tap. Oh, there's a hold. There's a hold version of this. See, they don't tell you this in the beginning, so it's good to still read the skills. Tap. A short prayer summons some rain. Applies. Summons a rain, and when done, summons a fourth sacrament shower in the designated position. When an opponent nearby the opponent touches the shower, different effects will occur. When an opponent touches the shower, they will explode, dealing hydro. When nearby they will bounce the ones who... What? They bounce the character? Okay, I gotta see this, I gotta see this. So you place that. Oh, you have to stay still onto it. It does an albedo lift. It does an albedo lift, but there's a delay. Weird, gimmicky. I don't see the use for that, but still, exploration-wise, maybe that's okay. In a fight, I don't see the purpose of that, but whatever. Oh. Okay, so an opponent touches it, explodes. Most likely in a fight you won't get the bounce, but exploration, that's still pretty okay. Something. And then the shield, yeah, you get it stack. When the character is affected by the fervor, they will gain 2 benefits and stacks for the sake of shielding, okay. And attack speed increase based on his HP, so he still scales off of HP as most Hydro characters are. More HP, more attack speed. Plain and simple. Now for the constellations for Dahlia. Each time Dahlia gains one of his burst elemental stacks, he gains energy back. Okay. And he gets a maximum of 2 stacks, which means you get about 5 energy back. Burst. After consumes a burst, stack summons a shield, Sacred Favor. Increases the shield, so makes the shield stronger. Nice. It makes the shield... it makes shield gain stronger, meaning you need to break the first shield first within the 12 seconds so that the second shield is stronger. Very gimmicky for that one. Increase shield strength for 12 seconds, I think, because the first shield breaks and then you consume a stack, which gives you another shield back up for the burst. which gives you that buff. Roundabout way for getting a stronger shield, but it's okay. It's in his kit. Okay, and I keep forgetting what happened to the YouTube chat. He keeps getting covered. Gotta be careful with that. Okay. The shield lasts for 3 more seconds. That's actually pretty good. T6. Current active character affected by the burst with the shield. Yo! See? I knew it. I knew I should keep the Twitch or the YouTube chat open. I know who you is. It says in your name, Erica. Long time no see. You're seeing my face on YouTube. How is it? How you been? Just as I pulled up YouTube chat because I noticed it was hidden away, you came at the perfect time. Welcome to my stream on YouTube side. I'm currently just doing Genshin. There was a big Genshin update, 5.7. Oh, this is a welcome surprise, dude. Like, out of all the hype for 5.7, and then an old friend of mine just pops into the Twitch or YouTube chat. Good to see you, or good to hear from you. I don't see you, you see me. But I hear from you. Of course he did. Of course he did. Yeah, I do advertise myself sometimes as well, but mostly on like my Discord and I think my Instagram channel or Instagram every now and then. Hey, he's doing it for me. Anyways, nice hearing from you. Let me just let me not get distracted because I'm trying not to stay too late playing this. But yeah, if you know about Genshin, it's been around for like 5 years now. I'm just currently playing it, and then I'm just leading into like new characters. So stick around, lurk in the background. Again, it's very nice to hear from you. I do see your Instagram stories. Your interesting life, interesting pictures as well. Hey, Robin. Okay, so again, this is the weird thing about seeing 2 chats. You don't see the context sometimes, right? This is hard. I gotta get used to this dual stream, double chat situation. But anyways, nice hearing from you again. Back to the game. Damn, that was a surprise. Where did I leave off? You get the shield from Dahlia. Attack speed increase. Further increase by 10% flat. Revive them and store. Whoa! Additionally, when a character is affected by the shield, they immediately revive. Yo, she's at C6. She's a better version of what's her face? The first healer that we get, Jean's sister. I've already forgot her name. Not Mona. Barbara. Barbs, yes, thank you, Christine. Barbs. Because Barbara C6 also has a revive mechanic, but it's just whenever a person dies. With Dahlia, when a person dies with the shield on, 100% HP restoration, instant revive. Like, you get quite literally a second chance with all your HP back. That's pretty good. Because it shows that if the shield fails, if any occasion that your shield fails, let's say a nuke, the character still comes back. That's really good for C6. That's a good like safety line. Huh. Okay, other trials. So Dahlia, interesting. We know how Shenhe plays. She's a buffer for cryos. Cryos and pretty much physicals, but mostly cryos. And there's the old descriptions. New characters, I'm gonna have that 4-page description. Older characters, they're not gonna revamp it. It's too much time. They're just gonna keep it as is. This was the old style. Everybody always skipped it. Robin, those one-shot gimmicky bosses where a shield doesn't matter, it will nuke you, you die. But with Dahlia, it's straight up put your DPS on the field, tank the one-shot hit, and then keep your DPS on. Like, you could literally ignore any nuke, which is good. There's some speedrun strats to that. I've seen people do like Barbara speedrun strats where they have the revive so that their DPS is on the field, back up, as soon as the nuke hits, and then they just keep going. Right? It's a strat. But again, the fact that you have to break the shield first instead of dying, which means if your shield's strong enough, you live. If you die, you still live. It's 100% guaranteed to keep pumping out DPS. I forget how to play Ayaka. I know she has to use a burst, and then she has a weird gimmicky thing where if you dash and then you do a charge attack, you get cryo infusion. Yeah, but it's still very weird to me. I don't like the cryo infusion thing, and then you have to do a charge attack. Oh, well, Jesus, when did he die? Okay. Now, the big one, Skirk, the Void Star, Master of Tartaglia. The only other person that's not part of any faction currently, I believe, in Genshin Tavat. He's like an outsider. Let's see what she does. Oh, I'm actually getting excited. Skirk is a damage dealer who uses her serpent subtlety to attack opponents. She could either do continuous damage, which is on field, or just burst, so swap in. It could be a swap in or just a full DPS, which any DPS is capable of doing. Serpent subtlety, her skill. She could obtain a fixed amount of certain I'm just gonna call it serpent sub. Jeez, the English here. Enunciation. Serpent sub can maintain the special mode 7-phase flash, which she can enter by tapping her elemental skill. Tapping. There's a tap and probably a holding mechanic, in which her normal attacks will be enhanced. By fully consumed to unleash the burst. Okay, I'm getting confused. I probably have to like play it to understand it. Even with this simplified explanation, I don't understand it until I get it in my hands. There's a second part to her elemental skill. After unlocking the passive, when she triggers Frozen, Superconduct, Cryo Swirl, any cryo reaction, essentially, she creates a void rift on the field. She can absorb these rifts through specialized means, which allows her to take additional... Okay, I'm guessing Serpent Subtlety is like a Natlan bar for her state. So you do her elemental skill, she probably does something similar to most Natlan characters where they enter a mode, and you have a gauge that runs out. If you do a cryo reactions, you could pick up a resource to refuel that, so you could stay in the mode longer. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. I could be proven wrong. When tapping her elemental skill, she could gain in a fixed amount and switch to the mode. Normal attacks will be enhanced in this mode and will convert her damage to cryo instead. So cryo infusion. Her interruption will increase, yada yada yada. This mode will be continuous. Yeah. So there's the thing. That's her continuous on-field damage DPS situation. Go into the mode, normal attacks. I'm glad it's normal attacks, meaning Xingqiu for sure. After unlocking the... Wait, what? Oh, the same talent again, the passive. Yeah, it's the same thing. Charge attacks. When uses charge attacks in mode, she uses a special elemental burst. She can absorb nearby rifts. Oh! It's similar to Navia, where if you hold down her shotgun blast, she could scan the field and pick up the shards from geocatalyst reactions. So her charged attack does that same function, picks up nearby resources, the void rifts, to fuel her gauge. You can still continue to pump out damage. Okay, that's... You don't have to like exit your combo to touch the void rifts. You just all collect it in an area in one charged attack. That's cool. Now the burst version of her. When holding her elemental skill, here's the holding animation. Skirk will obtain a fixed amount and enter high-speed movement mode. that increases her interruption, allows her to move atop water. Wait, what? Okay, that has nothing to do with burst. Fine. She'll also absorb nearby rifts. Okay, so she could hold the skill to absorb, but she doesn't go into the attack mode. She goes into the movement mode. When she has more than 50 serpent subtlety, she could use an elemental burst, consuming all her serpent sub to perform a rapid consecutive slashes. I'm guessing similar to Kuching. I heard rapid consecutive slashes. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a Kuching animation. Okay, looking very void-like with the void stockings. She floats while attacking? Okay, I see you. Animation-wise, pretty cool. Very like stoic face, no emotions, very cold. Much to her character. 1, 2. She twirls. 1, 2, 3. She turns into a dual blader. This is the thing that she taught Tartaglia. She's technically a dual wielder. It turns into a double-handed spear or double-headed sword. Double-headed? Double. It's like it's a double sword essentially. 1, 2, 3. Dab. That's the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's her ending combination. 5 hits. Yeah. Okay. And then the charge attack. Wait, what the hell is that? She throws it? Okay, that's similar to Kenichi's charge attack, where he throws it in, like, he throws the attack forward, so it's a ranged charge attack. But this one just looks cool because she throws the boomerang the double-headed spear. That is cool. Okay, let's get into the fight. So we already see the team comp here. Escoffier as her buffer or healer. Xingqiu, because again, the freeze reactions or any prior reactions buffs Skirk up. So Xingqiu, attack. It's pretty much a match made in heaven. Barbara's on here, but I feel like Dahlia would be better than Barbara. Escoffier is the healer. Dahlia would be the shielder in this situation, but I digress. So, Escoffier, Xingqiu, heal, cap. Okay, I'm in the mode now. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I see it. That's interesting. Heal. Yo, that's actually really fun. Okay, she's giving me Arlecchino vibes where she could swap in and out. Very high attack speed. The collection was actually really easy. When I saw like multiple voids on the field, I did a charge attack, I collected it all. And it gave me like a good boost on that bar so that she stayed in her attack animation. Okay. Very fun. Very fun indeed. I gotta try the high speed motion, so I'm gonna try the hold version. Oh hell yeah. It's exactly like Arlecchino, but Arlecchino was charged attack, which means it costs stamina. This one, it doesn't look like it costs stamina, but it does get some good range. It costs an elemental skill. That's maybe not as worth it because I put it on cooldown. That's still cool. Multiple like usage for elemental skills, animations, and all that stuff. It's not just like one thing just does damage and that's it. It might look flashy, but I love panics, especially in Genshin. It's very interesting. I like reading instead of just pushing a button and you kill everything. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, that idle animation. Okay, okay, hands down, I'm pulling her. Just straight up, this is just really good. But now, let's read the constellations. How broken does she get with constellations? Oh no. There's a new set artifact to be farmed. Oh no. The equipping character has 0 elemental energy, normal attack damage increased by 60%. Ooh. Elemental burst damage by 60%. God damn. The equipping character deals normal damage, the aforementioned burst will stop applying. Okay, so again, the burst, this set specifically is either you want to do burst damage or normal attack. If you do normal attack, you don't get the burst damage buff for 6 seconds after equipping deals. Yeah, you choose one. It is a very 50-50. You want burst damage? Do you want continuous damage? I could get away with using something else because it's 60% attack damage. I think there's other artifacts that have something very similar. I could either go with crit damage instead, crit rate. I might not need to farm this set, but I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Enhances the passive talent. Void Rift's Absorb will summon a blade to attack nearby opponents, dealing 500. Damn. It doesn't look like there's a cooldown, so that C1 is just straight damage. The rotation is you enter. You do Skirk's damage with reactions. You summon, like, let's say 5 Void Rifts. You do a charged attack. You absorb those Void Rifts, and you will summon. Is it per? Yeah, every Void Rift. So you summon 5 blades to attack. That's a lot of DPS potential with C1. Oh, but I want the weapon first. D2, unleashing elemental skill. She'll gain an extra additional point, so she runs her elemental skill a little bit longer. More serpent subtlety. When using her burst, the damage and the burst will be increased, taking up 10 more serpent points to account. So when you use her burst, technically you get a free 10 points. Using her burst means more damage. Unleashes her special elemental burst, which is in her mode. Her attack increases by 70%. Damn! C2! C2! What are you doing? It's straight up burst damage. Either her normal burst or her special burst. Enhances each crossing death attack increases 10. Okay, she's just stacking attacks at this point. 10, 20, 40. And now the big one. Oh, this is gonna be wordy. Each Void Rift absorbed via the passive talent, which is use your charge attack to avoid, will grant 1 Havoc stack. You consume a stack, initiate a coordinated attack, and decrease the damage it takes. Ooh, damage reduction. And you get 3 stacks. Okay, okay. When user elemental burst, she'll consume all server stacks to initiate a coordinated attack. Okay, this one's kind of wordy, but I'm essentially, it's more damage. All you need to do is, if you have a C6, you're gonna do tons of damage. There's no point of reading into this. Just do her normal rotations. You'll see a lot of damage out of nowhere, like either from like summon swords, explosions, just straight up just damage increase. You don't need to read this. You're killing everything, is essentially what it's saying. Alright, let's do it one more time. Heal. Put the swords out. Enter the mode. Okay, I'm watching the bar. Again, it's all about the bar. Once I'm at 50%, I'll absorb. Absorb. Okay. And I'm out. I'm out of the mode. Okay, so you can't be in it indefinitely. as much as I want to. Okay, I wanna see her normal burst. Her special burst doesn't have an animation. She just does like an attack. But I wanna see her burst when it's not what you call it? When I'm not in her special mode. Did I not absorb it? Wait, what's happening? I gotta reread that. How do I do the normal burst? Like, how does she gain serpent subtleties again? Okay, I see the void whiffs. Can I not collect it? Let me read this again. Havoc Ruin. A special burst that can be used without consuming serpent subtleties. After using it, will gain all wish. Okay. Is not relevant to elemental energy, but instead serpent subtlety. She has serpent subtlety, she expand all her subtlety and the burst within space. At the same time, damage dealt increase. Okay, so it's not elemental energy, right? How do I gain? Is it just... Oh, I get it. If you don't want to do burst, you have to do her dashing thing to collect. There we go. And then now have a burst up. Interesting. Is there still a cooldown? Yeah, there's still a 15-second cooldown, but 2 dashes get you the burst, and then it looks like this. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. And then dash away, and then attack. You can do normal attacks regardless. I think I like the burst animation better than DPS, right? I do this. I can do normal attackings for now. I can get the fleas from other characters. Dash. Oh, that is cool. Okay, we gotta pull. We gotta pull. This is hands down the coolest character so far. Like, Morvika gets a motorcycle, but she breaks the sky and the stars, and her animations is not just doing laps on the motorcycle. Oh, I think it's time. I think it's time. I think you guys should pull for her as well. I'm gonna be honest. I think you guys should pull for Skirk as well, because that's some fun. That's just fun. Okay, I'm at the Wishing Rock. I got all the primos I could get. I'm currently at 87 with 11 wishes on the side. Do I use my luck to get some extra primos now? Extra wishes doing standard, or I hold off the standard and go straight for the wishes, or straight for the character, and then do it afterwards. Like, do I use my luck now or later? Is the question. Just going for it. I'm at 28 plus 10. Skip. I didn't get a Dahlia though, which sucks. So that's 10 wishes right there. Boom. Another. Wait, I gotta convert the Genesis crystals too. I have 600. Ooh, I'm liking that. Another 10 pull. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Come on, I at least want a Dahlia. I want to test out his shielding mechanic. Thank you, you're listening. Now give me Skirk. Hoyo. Give me Skirk. Right, just give me Skirk. Give me 2 constellations even. I need to still experience a double constellation on a first pull. Like on a new character, getting 2 constellations from the get-go without doubling back. I have yet to experience that. The only time I've ever experienced something close to that is getting a gravestone with another weapon at the same time. Never again. Right? Oh. Okay, this is 30. So it's 28 plus 10 plus 10. I'm at 48, I believe. Yeah, and then here's another 10. I'll be at 58. Hands up, hands up. Is it Skirk? Is Hoyo listening? Is Hoyo listening? This is good though. This is good because it's still low pity. I still have a love. I could still get the thing. I could still reset. I could still reset if I don't. But I gotta believe. I gotta believe, man. We gotta believe, chat. Dahlia. Come on, look at it. Oh, it's still okay. This still works out in my favor because Jean now has the animal shredding. This is the animal shredding constellation for Jean, which helps my Kazuha build. I wanted to test this out for a long time. Now I could shred. I can make a DPS Kazuha back again, but hey, we're doing Skirk. So we're at 0 pity. Can I at 0? We still have 6,000. I still need the weapon too, which kind of hurts. And I could still pick up some extras, but I won't touch that yet. I will touch just the Primo. So we're doing a 10. Hands up. Come on, Hoyo. Give me that pity. Give me that low pity. That's a free wish. Take that. That's 10. 20. Come on, low pity. Dahlia C1. Okay, no, Dahlia C2, I believe, right? Yeah, this is C1. Yeah, C2. Getting a strong shielder. 30 pity. Come on. This is gonna hurt. Bavonius, don't need that. Oh, okay. I gotta tap into Intertwine. Actually, is there a way for me to earn about 53 primos? That's not the main quest. I don't want to touch the Genesis crystals yet. I gotta find like a subtle thing to earn. There's no new area, I believe, right? Doesn't look like there's gonna be a new area. What could I touch that could give me primos? You know, it's fine. I gotta just keep going. So we're gonna have to touch the shop. Get 5 wishes here. We're at 40, I believe. We're at 40 pity now. C3 Dahlia. Okay. Now, we gotta do singles. 40... 41... I wanted the weapon too. I'm not gonna be able to get the weapon. Like, I'm not gonna whip on Jean. I have a potential team with her now, since she gets shred animo, but still. Getting the weapon now. If I can get Skirk now, all primos going forward will be going to the weapon specifically. I don't need to see one, I just want the weapon. Come on, Hoyo. Come on, Hoyo! Okay. Nothing so far. You know what that means, though. Again, I still have Welkin, so for the coming days, I'll be getting a lot of primos with the events, the new content, and all that stuff. So, if I could get Skirk now, I could save for the weapon, which is going to be a lot easier on my sanity. Oh, 40% reduction. Yeah, Jean with what's her face, Farzan. That's what I wanted. Where's the reduction? Where's the shredding for Farzan? That's a 70% reduction on Animo. I could do like a high tier Animo team again. And then who's the new guy? Dahlia? What did I get you at? Constellation what? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Stronger shield, energy back, stronger shield. Basic, pretty basic. I'll get the bonus. 3,000. How many wishes? How many wishes is this? How many? Okay, somebody quick math. I'm at 40 pity with a guaranteed. Which one of these do I need to get the guaranteed? How many wishes is that? Oh, Christina, you went there when I explained it to Robin, but I said I was gonna touch up on this just to get, and then I'll just do regular saving for the weapon. I just gotta get Skirk now, so that the following process of earning primos via events, story quests, the Welkins, goes towards the weapon. Slowly but surely pulling a weapon. That's 6,400, 560. How many wishes is that in total? Where's the math? So, Genshin Wish Pity. Calculator. How many wishes do you need to get a guaranteed? Later. Guaranteed 5-star, 1,000. I'm at 40 pity, so reducing that by like 50%. I might need to go with the 61. Maybe. $60, but this is also 8,000. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Essentially, this guarantees me though, since I'm pretty much back to where I was when I started wishing. Oh, that's a big mosquito. Oh my god. Hold up. I gotta flick this. It's on my PC. I don't want to squish it on the PC. That's gonna be disgusting. Give me a second. Mosquitoes bugging out the stream here. Camera. You start on the camera. Seconds. I will get you before you bite me. Unless you already bit me, because mosquitoes are like stealthy like that. Okay. Okay, you gotta be careful. I'm getting paranoid. Okay. I think we're safe. So what was I at? Genesis crystals, max it out. We're at 40. We'll just pump it out. Just pump it out. 40, that's a 50. 60. Oh, we might go high on this. Hey. 84. 70? No, that's a 60. That's 60. This is a 70. If I don't get it here and now, that means I high pitied it. Okay. Okay, we got Skirk. Oh. Oh, that one hurt. There we go. So I could pull for the weapon now, but I'm at... What are the chances? What are the chances of getting the weapon now at 20 pity? Nah, it wasn't meant to be, but we gotta start somewhere, okay? We had to start with the wishing anyways. Keep pulling for that weapon. We're gonna speedrun this. If it happens, I don't think it's gonna happen, but if it happens, it happens, right? Didn't happen. Okay. Still got 20 days on that. I could pull this to get some extra star glitter, which I'm gonna do. So hopefully it doesn't steal my luck. That's a free wish from Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, that gives me how many wishes? Single. Better than none. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Okay. Back bow. Not that I needed another one of those. Okay, we have her. We have her, we have her. For the coming couple weeks. Here's my problem. I have this week to play as much Genshin as possible before on the 20th, 22nd-ish, Monster Hunter has an update, and sadly Monster Hunter has a bigger grip on my sanity than Genshin at the moment. If I finish out Genshin content quicker, and the speed of which some of these events come out, Monster Hunter might grab my attention. But yeah, let's do some team building for Skirk. Who do I have that's available that could work? So this is team standing by. I'm gonna rename this as Varessa team. What do we rename? Varessa, not Ver. Did I make another one yet, or did I use them all? No, I can make one more. Perfect. Perfecto. So we have Skirk. We gotta start building Skirk. We're gonna have to do a freeze team. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to build Dahlia too if I want to do shielding potential. But and also attack speed increase that could help with Skirk's DPS. I have to build 2 characters, but maybe I'll hold off on Dahlia for now. We'll do with Farina for the DPS. Your Cryo, your Hydro. We need a buffer. Alright, Singcha, right. And if I want to capitalize on the Cryo Resonance, which means more crit rate, I gotta get another Cryo character. Right, Cryo is... Where's Cryo? Shattering Ice, Enduring Rock. Increases crit rate by 15%. Yeah, that's crit rate. Yeah, again, because attack speed increase and shielding. more attack speed increase, meaning more DPS. Which actually I could throw out Farina. Because again, like I said earlier, it's gonna be Dahlia, but I don't want to build two characters at the same time. It's gonna be painful. But it is Xingqiu with the buff, Dahlia with the shield, but there's also somebody else who can increase attack speed, which is Mika. Where are you, Mika? Chocobo. Where is the Chocobo? So Dahlia and Mika gives tons of attack speed. Mika could also heal whoever's on the field. Xingqiu has damage reduction and healing when the ulti ends. So there's healing between two people. There's shielding between one. Or there's actually two shieldings, technically. Speed increase by these two people. And healing. So yeah, I'm double dipping with healing, attack speed increase, and damage reduction essentially. And you know what this, I'm gonna name this? Interesting. Okay, so what can I do a substitute weapon for her? And so Dahlia also has a new constellation at the activate. So shield lasts a little bit longer too now. Nice, nice. Who else got a constellation? Oh. Last constellation for Candice. Constellation for Kirara too? I didn't notice the Kirara constellation. That's whatever. Skirk is babysitting. No, Skirk is training the next Tartaglia. You gotta think about that. Not babysitting, making the next Harbinger, essentially. you gotta train them when they're young, which is also pretty bad. Okay, so in terms of weaponry, she has infusion, and it's also purple, so I'm thinking Mist Splitter is a good substitute. Elemental damage increase. It does have... Actually, this actually works out pretty good with her. Elemental bonus increases when the following scenarios: attack damage, normal attack damage deals elemental damage in her kit. She has no burst energy, which easily done. And if she does 1, 2, 8, the character will gain 1 stack of each of the following: normal attack damage, casting burst, energy, then less. Yeah, she could utilize this pretty easily. God dang. Okay, so let's steal it from... And I caught that mosquito in the corner of my eye. I'm watching you. Okay. Purple, matching. What's a set? What's a good set? I'm thinking Gladiators is a go-to as always, but what do I have? What's the crowd bonus piece? When the characters increases crit rate, there's no damage increase. Gladiators is a 35% increase flat. What about Echoes? When normal attack hits an opponent, there's a chance for it to do 70% increased damage. This is RNG based, which I don't like. Crit rate. If she's shielded, that's not gonna happen too often. Using elementals. No, that's Geo bonus. Life bond doesn't work with her. Natlan bonus doesn't work with her. Okay, so I'm thinking Gladiators or maybe... I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking Blizzard. If I'm not gonna use the new set. But I don't have a... Actually, let me steal Ganyu's artifacts for now. All of Ganyu's stuff should fit perfectly with her, I believe. Ganyu. What was Ganyu's goblet? Be cryo. can find a better one. This has no crit rate on it. Jesus, hold up. Let's increase this one. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. Come on, give me crit rate. I'm stopping right there. I'm stopping right there. That's a no-go. Oh, hell no. I can still try. It's better than this one. This has nothing on it, but still. Do I keep trying? Also, again, the YouTube comment disappeared. Okay, I like that. I wasn't looking, but I like that. YouTube. There we go. Maybe more crit damage? No, I have a crit damage weapon. I'll take the crit rate. Yeah, I was thinking crit rate. Better than nothing. And also, what's this reshaping? When you consume a dust and lemon to relay cat stats of a minor fully leveled 5-star artifact, when reshaping, you must select 2 affinities. The fixed selected reshaping at minimum will receive 2 enhancements. Oh, yo, that's what that means? Okay, so you can actually just take, I think you take away from one of the enhancements and you put it somewhere else. I could take what went into the HP and shove it into more. Do I want to test that out? No, there's a requirement. Right? This. Wait. Select 2 minor affixes. After reshaping, the selected minor will receive 2 enhancements. They gave me 2 free ones, but should I hold off on that? Kind of like how I've been holding off on the sanctifying elixirs. I don't know how to get these. They said they come in the... Oh, in and out? Really? Sorry, I might be whispering. Sorry. Or actually no. I should hear myself. I should test this out. Give me a second. This might sound echoey. Testing. Hello. Hello? Is it not working? Testing. 1 2 1 2. Sounded cloudy. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me just double check that so it's not. There's gonna be an ad. Actually, no. I'm gonna snooze this ad. Where is the mic audio? Mic test. Hello? Mic test. Hello? I might be peaking. That's why. I might be speaking too closely into the mic. Maybe that's the problem. But yeah, thanks for warning me that. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna spend this. Since Paimon gave me free ones, I want them to increase the crit damage. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, see, that did work. They took away from the HP. One of them did go to HP flat. But yeah, that's a hell of better. Okay, but that is probably expensive to farm. Like, from now on, I'm not touching those resources. Kind of similar to the sanctifying elixir. I'm not touching those. Those are way too good. I'd rather just waste time farming, because it gives me a reason to get back to Genshin. But if there's absolutely one I want to like buff out completely, like let's say I'm almost getting a perfect roll, only then will I use those things, like to guarantee a perfect roll. That wasn't a perfect roll, I shouldn't have wasted it. But that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Which kind of, it's funny. I thought they would buff up the sanctifying elixirs instead of making a new resource. That's kind of scummy when you think about it. I might need more crit damage. That's surprisingly low. Yeah, I didn't have the best Blizzard set. I just realized that. Even with the Mist Splitter, her attack is kind of like only hitting like 50 by 160, 170. You get a free Primo. Okay, do we even have enough to level you up? That is my concern. We'll do the level up tomorrow. Or the farming materials tomorrow, right? How do I get the materials? I think you have to complete the story, right? Her story quest? Yeah, story quest, you get level up materials. I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, we got new people! We got new people exploring the map. Okay, so I could also go to these characters to pick up some free primos, as well as see their tidbits. They are scattered throughout the world. That on location. So yeah, we'll find these guys tomorrow as well. So things to do for tomorrow: find people, get primos, story quest, primos, and level up materials. Main quest, Archon quest specifically. I don't know which one I should do first, actually. The Archon quest or Skirk. I probably should do the Archon quest first before I do Skirk. She probably makes an appearance in this one. And then I could do that. That seems like the plan. There's no new event, so we could just focus on that tomorrow. And then we could go into the farming. Yeah. There's that. There's the voice lines. There's the story detail. Actually, her existence is like an unproven rumor. She can't be proven. Okay, that's a lot to read. And I also got to build up Dahlia. Okay, so this is the theoretical team, but I got to replace Dahlia for now. It would work in this situation. I could do Singcho actually, since he could do Infusion. I could also do shielding. Because with Layla actually, hold up. Layla with shield, with the OP shielding. Okay, that one. OP shielding, OP shielding. I gotta steal from you. Right? No, that doesn't look right. I need double HP because of this weapon. This weapon gives attack increase by 40% to anybody who's shielded. Give that to Skirk. Boom bam, even more attack damage. Okay, that's a potential instead of Dahlia. Even though Dahlia gives attack speed, this weapon specific. Actually, no. Dahlia could use this weapon too. I just realized that. Dahlia with his burst out gives you a shield. Then he's a sword user too. I completely forgot. I thought it was since he held the book in his animation, his splash art. I keep thinking he's Catalyst. He's a sword user. Dahlia could use this. Buff Skirk off the wazoo. Holy. Okay. Okay. Dahlia is definitely. I had to build him at the same time as Skirk. Is that a free level 2? Wait, what? When all apart. Oh, she has the same thing as Tartaglia. Remember, Tartaglia has a thing where he increases the elemental skill by level 1? Wait. Yeah, everybody gets a +1. Interesting. Very interesting. I completely forgot Tartaglia has that weird gimmick where he does the same thing. Of course they would give it to the master, but that actually increases her DPS by a lot. Okay, let me just fix this up before we sign off, before I get a little bit too tired. And I gotta kill that mosquito. I'm not going to sleep with the mosquito buzzing around my head. I'm like, hell nah. That's no bueno. Okay, so I know I double dip in the HP. Like so. Like so. Like so. And then an HP goblet with HP stats. Cookie. 40k? Good enough. The shielding should be strong enough since it is +1 as well now because of Skirk. Shielding should be strong. It gives an attack increase. Let's test this out on my favorite test dummy before we go to sleep, actually. I'm very curious. I might not kill this guy. It might go sideways. But let's see at level 1. Technically level 1. Level 2 because of the passive. What's Skirk's damage potential? All I did was level her up. I didn't do any of her talents. So the damage is going to come from Xingqiu and the reactions. My only problem with this is there's no way to shred. I just realized that. Most high damaging teams I have some sort of synergy with shredding the aforementioned element that I'm using. I can't do that right now with this team. And Mika has to get the... this... I'm gonna have to give him Benny artifacts. Mika is the Benny in this team comp. In terms of buffing and energy recharge. Avalanche, right? Right. Is that the better? Just give you the catch so you get at least as much energy recharge as possible. Rotation. Skirk's last. Set up the shield, set up the buff attack speed. So Xingqiu, Layla, then Mika attack speed, I believe, is your elemental skill. Yes, attack speed increase. Okay, let's test this out. Oof. 1, 2. Okay, interesting. The fact that they freeze. And also, I see it now. The attack speed is actually so much faster right now. Like, super fast. I can't imagine with Dahlia and Mika at the same time. It's gonna be insane. Like, actually, the attack speed increase is gonna be super fast. I see the rotation. I could see Dahlia being better than Layla at the moment because of the double attack speed situation. That's really fun. And I see Mika. Mika is pretty much doing a gene situation too. Mika has a minor gene heal. I should level this up so that it heals even further. So he does the same situation as Gene. A fat burst of healing for everybody on the team. A mini Gene, but it's still very helpful. Attack speed is actually pretty crazy. Dahlia with this weapon is gonna be mind-blowing. I already see people making this team. If they don't have a Scavier, they don't have Yilon, they're definitely gonna put Dahlia and Mika for that juicy attack speed buff. And you're gonna see Skirk pretty much by her name, skirking it out, just zipping with her attack speeds. I still don't understand Havoc Ruin. Return from Beyond. Only 3 exist on the field, okay. He hits an opponent with a charge attack. Uses Elemental Burst, Extinction Havoc. Okay, so using her burst actually increases. Okay, so it's not a damage situation. She absorbs the area instead of using a charged attack. And she could avoid rifts while All Shall Wither is active. Wait, what is All That Withers? How do we activate All That Withers? Wait, where's All That Withers? I'm not seeing that activation. After she knows its opponent, that normal attack will deal increased damage if you absorb any rifts while using extension. Okay, wait a minute. How much damage increase are we talking about? Sorry, I'm in my like team building mindset, and I'm just trying to figure this out. So, let the opponent the shield up. That's exactly the right time for Sincho's rotation to be. Oh, that's really good. Ooh, I got hooked out of that. Not the strongest. Okay. Makes sense, I wasn't the strongest. He should have been dead by now. I see the potential. Yeah. I see the potential for the damage to be skyrocketing pretty highly. But yeah, that's it for tonight. It sucks that I didn't get her easily. By easily, I mean not by the primos I've been earning. I had to, you know, swipe. But I have her now. I have the theoretical teams. I have what I need to make her OP. All that's left is to build her, build Dahlia, get her signature weapon. And that's asking a lot. But we will continue playing Genshin to get to that point. But until then, I'm watching Crimson Daisho pull for Skirk. Failed miserably, but still got her in the end. I'll catch you tomorrow with more Genshin gameplay and 5.7. And we'll see from there. Till then, peace out, stay awesome, enjoy the rest of your night. If not, good night, get some sleep, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.